Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MU Stand. This is your preview for Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. We begin our defense of the Carabao Cup by hosting Crystal Palace at Old Trafford on Tuesday. In this video, we are going to cover the team news, predicting starting lineup, current form, head-to-head, and score prediction at the end. So make sure you stick around until the end and get involved by letting us know who should be in the starting lineup for you. Before we get started, guys, you already know what to do. If you are enjoying these previews, make sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new to the channel. Okay, so let's move on to the team news. For Manchester United, Lisandro Martinez, Harry Maguire, Mason Mount were not involved in the 1-0 win at Burnley on Saturday. However, Varane came off the bench in the second half, along with the new signing, Sofyan Amrabat, who made his debut in that game. Donny van de Beek was also among the substitution, but he was not used. Kobbie Mainoo was seen running at the Carrington last week, while Mason Mount and Harry Maguire are both back in training with the first team. So it could be available for selection, these two. Long-term absentee Luke Shaw, Tyrell Malacia, Ahmad remain out, while Jadon Sancho and Anthony are unavailable. We know that those two are personal issues, so we know for sure they're not going to be available for this match. As you can see, this is pretty much the list for Manchester United, the missing players and the doubtful players for the upcoming game against Crystal Palace. For the visitors, Marquis returns for the Eagles in their 0-0 draw against Fulham on Saturday, while they remain without Michael Olise. That guy's really dangerous. I think it's good that he's not playing this game. James Tompkins, Jefferson Lamar, and Matthias Franca are also missing for Crystal Palace. So those are the team news, guys. Those are the team news. Let's just quickly jump into the lineup. In goal, who would you start? Who would you start in goal? I think for me, for sure, we're gonna have to go with the new goalkeeper. I think Onana should be given a rest. He should be given a rest, and Bayindir should come in at goal, in my opinion. And I think he will be selected for this game as well. So he comes here, right back. We know we don't have any options, so we're gonna have to stick with Dalot on the right, and on the left, Reguilon has to come in. Let me put Reguilon here. Looks like I don't have him on the list. Let's just let's put Reguilon here on the left. Reguilon. So the fullbacks, Reguilon on the left, Dalot on the right. As center back position, I'm gonna go with Lindelof and Evans. Evans was probably one of the most influential player on that game against Burnley on Saturday. So he could have won the man of the match. I think Bruno Fernandes won the man of the match and actually gave it to Evans. So it just goes to show you how strong Evans has performed in that game, and I do expect him to start this game. I don't want us to risk Varane in this match. He's still catching up to fitness, so I think this should be our back four for this game. We know this is a Carabao Cup, so we're not going to go with the strongest lineup here. So that is obvious. So I think the back five, back four, if you want to call it, this is how we're going to set up. And in the middle of the park, okay, so in the middle of the park, Scott McTominay, you've got to have him there. Casemiro needs to take a break. He needs to be rested. So I expect Scott McTominay and Amrabat to start in the middle of the park. So I'm going to go with those two. By the way, just do let me know in the comment sections if you agree or disagree with these selections. And also let us know who you think should play instead of the players that you've seen on this screen. Okay, so Sofyan Amrabat and Scott McTominay in the middle of the park. That would be great if we could see that. Yes, Amrabat played 10-15 minutes against Burnley. He actually played on the left side of the field. I felt like he played as a left back for that last 10 minutes. So That's not his position. We need to see him in the middle of the park, and this is a great game for him to just get really comfortable with this team. To just get comfortable with this team, I think he needs to start this match. And alongside Scott McTominay, I think that's going to be a solid midfield. The front three, of course, Pellistri should come in. I thought he should be given a chance to play against Burnley, but Erik ten Hag decided not to play him. But I thought it was a mistake. I thought his performance was great against Bayern Munich. I know he didn't do much, but he put in a lot of shift in that match. And I thought he deserved to start against a smaller side against Burnley, but Ten Hag just rested him, probably with in mind of playing him in this match. So I think Pellistri should be on the right. Alejandro Garnacho should be on the left. Yes, Garnacho has been missing a lot of games now. It's a bit of a concern, really, when you think about Garnacho, because he played some part last season. Everybody expected that he would play more minutes this season, but Erik ten Hag is not giving him that. If it was for Marcus Rashford performing at the highest level, I would understand. But Rashford is currently struggling, so why the hell are we not giving an opportunity for Garnacho to start games? Even if he's not starting games, I think he should be given to play at least 30, 40 minutes in all of the games that we have. So I do think that this is a great opportunity for him as well to start this match on the left-hand side. As a number 10, I'm also going to give a rest to Bruno Fernandes. He's also one of our key members. Played a lot of games. We're going to need him for the Champions League, for the Premier League, and probably for the FA Cup as well. So we need to rest players now for this Carabao Cup. Not only just rest players, we need to test out some of the fragile players, really the players that are not getting a lot of minutes. This should be an experiment for those players. So I think Pellistri, Eriksen, and Garnacho would be a good front three or front four with Anthony Martial out front. So I think this could be a good lineup. Rasmus Højlund did okay. He should also be rested. Probably put him on the bench and play the last 20, 30 minutes in case if we actually need a goal. But this is going to be the lineup. Martial needs to start this game and get into game sharpness. And this is the game for him. We're playing at Old Trafford. Everybody expects us to win this game. Should be an easier game compared to playing away from home. So I think Martial, Pellistri, Eriksen, Garnacho, Amrabat, this is going to be the team that I'm going to go with. What I think Erik ten Hag will go with against Crystal Palace. Like I said, do let me know in the comment sections if you agree or disagree. Okay, so before I give you guys my prediction, let's just quickly take a look at the head-to-head. So in terms of head-to-head, as you can see, we won at home against Crystal Palace in the Premier League last season, but we drew against them away from home. So 2 wins, and 1 draw. We do have another Premier League game against them in the weekend as well. So that's going to be our strongest side. I don't think we're going to go with the strongest 11 in this match. So I think that's how we should set up. And looking at the head-to-head, they don't really cause us much problems when we play at home. So I'm not too much concerned about that. Team's form. Okay, so you're looking at the team's form, of course. We've lost 3 games, won 2 games. They've lost 1 game, drawn 2 games, and won 2 games. So actually, their team form looks better than ours, but we played some big teams. Bayern Munich, Arsenal away, Bayern away, Tottenham, Brighton. All these teams are difficult teams to play against. So I think the team's form really doesn't tell us anything. And that win we got against Burnley in the weekend was just massive for our confidence and for this match as well and for the upcoming games. So let me give you guys my prediction. So for this game, I'm going to go 2-1 Manchester United. I think Martial is going to be on the score sheet, and Garnacho will also be on the score sheet. Yes, that win, like I said, that win against Burnley gives us much confidence going into this game, and I don't see us losing this match, and it should be It should be. It's not going to be easy, but it should be an easier game than the game we played at Old Trafford last week against Brighton. So I do expect us to win this match, but do let me know in the comment sections what you guys think about this game. Who's going to win this game? Score prediction. Do you agree with the lineup? You disagree with any of the players that we have selected? Do let me know in the comment sections. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure you join us for the watch along on tomorrow. So we're going to be doing the watch along for this match as well. So be sure to tune in for that. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.